Hey guys, here with another video, looking to just talk about the wireless charger. Kind of just a quick breakdown of some basic information. This has a micro USB on it. It has a standard USB, and it also has a type USBC off of the front of it. So you can see the three different cables are all plugged in. That said, kind of an important thing to note, the USB is able to output. The micro USB and the USB-C do not. They are only input. Just to kind of show you what I'm talking about, if I were to take this and plug this into my phone here, let me turn it on. The power button on it is, if you look all the way under here, there's a little hole, and you just kind of reach in and push that. And then you have to look very closely in here. There's a very small light that lights up. And then you'll see my phone turned on. So now that's showing that this guy worked. So I'm going to unplug that. And I'm going to go to the USB-C and try and plug this one in. Sorry, I'm doing this all one-handed. Plug that in. And it turned on because I touched the screen. But nothing. Okay. So you can see that this USB-C is a one-way thing where you can plug it into a wall and charge it quickly, but you can't actually charge a device with it, which really stinks. And then last but not least, you got the micro USB, which again is an input only, and this is the standard way to charge it. It doesn't come with a brick or anything. This truly is the only cable when you buy the device that it comes with. This itty-bitty little guy, which again is a micro USB. If you're not familiar with what that looks like, that's what we're talking about. It's one of these guys. So let me unplug all the cables now and just quickly kind of show you again what I was talking about when I was talking about that little light when you power it on. So I'm going to push that button again, and there's that light. That's the only way you know if this device is on or not, from a visual cue. And you have to wait a few seconds for it to kind of register, and then you can drop your phone on here, and in theory it should turn on. My experience is it's very picky. Now, that's not because the device doesn't work. That's because wireless charging is not the most perfected system, and you have to have a case that's really nice and conducive for this. So for example, I'm gonna put it on my wireless charger over here, and you can see I kind of have to finagle it, kind of find the right sweet spot, and now I found it and it's good to go. So that took me a few tries, but not too bad. My experience with this guy is it is less than perfect. And you can see it already timed out in that short time. So let me click it back on, and now it's on. And let me try and drop it back on again. Not a very perfect system. Now, beyond that, I had this issue and I thought, okay, maybe I got a defective unit. So I actually noticed this little imperfection here and started just kind of peeling at it, and eventually peeled it up, and now I've taken off all the glue essentially that there once was. And you can see this is what's underneath. So if I were to just take this now and lay it on top, you can see it charges. Now the reason why it's not charging is, one, my phone case acts as a layer, but then two, you've got this piece of leather that acts as a layer. So this is not helping, but unfortunately it makes it look pretty. So that's a problem. Now, if you're wondering more about this guy and how easy it is to fix and pop out, I just take my finger, put it under, pop it out, ta-da, and here it is. This is all we're talking about. And you can see this unit is nothing special, but this is one of the things that really frustrated me. There's literally an indicator of the power level right here on the side, and it's getting hidden by the way that this got designed. I'm a little bit upset that they didn't take the time and energy to put another cutout so that you could see this on the side right here by my finger, and that way you could observe how much battery is left. So now you have to play the guessing game, because this isn't meant to come out. This is meant to be glued in with all of it. So you're not meant to open this like I can. And so even though I know that that's there, in theory, I'm not supposed to access that. And again, if we're to pull this out and open it up, there's literally no cutout except for the power button. So I think this is a flawed design. I'm not thrilled with it. I'll be honest, I'm tempted to return it because of the issues with charging, let alone the kind of functionality of it with, the requirement to use only a regular standard USB. You can't even use a USB-C. There's some pros and cons to it. I mean, is it nice to have a little ledge on your table? You know, when you're playing, just kind of throw this in the vault and have it good to go. Okay, yeah, that is nice. Is it nice to have a place to put my phone? Yes. But I can also take it and do this just as easily. And that works, you know, really nice on the rail. So I've loved a lot of the products that Wyrmwood has made. And the two that I would just say I do not think are home runs, this is one, and then the other one is the card shelf, which spins. I think those two, if I were you, I would be passing on unless you have a high need and you're okay with it being plugged in. But again, remember you're using standard USB, not USBC, which is a way faster, way more advanced technology. And for the sake of purposes, this is an iPhone 11 Pro Max for size and scale purposes. So hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will catch you guys later.